So being an employee, waking up early and coming home late, that hassle, no. But if I put same energy into my own work, someday I'll be referred to as the boss, right? Yeah. About 99% of them, I may tender in my applications and they never responded.
Okay.
I'm acknowledging po. So email here, oh, well received. And I also invested some money into other things, forex trading and stuff.
Okay.
So I lost everything. We shouldn't live our lives like we are the bees. The world itself is not the bee world. It's been struggling from day one.
Many adofonum, and then so ye dynamia 6 so am I to say a startup hustle Fofoofo TV mediane performance so far yen papa or that jumedius from Kubia say between komo meaning say startup hustle is always about what and how you start your own business. Stay glued to your seats as we do it every day, and then listen to this interview. You'll get something profitable out of it. Eja Pacho Fofoofo TV Yamakwaba Eba startup hustle.
Right, means so mejomoso. Is that correct? That's mejomoso.
Me kind of say anopa ewie de enye ne bone so ye baya ye ndwumedie from kwa friend startup hustle.
Right.
Yen papa no me mama no ye nuanom a wahye wonwuma paase. You know what to komo. Said our viewers will learn something out of it.
Right.
Just as the name suggests, startup hustle. Yes, we want to know how businesses are running, how detailed we can go into them, and if somebody wants to venture in business, what goes into it. And once na ene anopa wie yenam. Enti ye wa anye ne bone so.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So me da was your friend Jude Asante, and my startup needing and my organization needing the YouSort Group, or YouSort for short. All right. Me graduated 2014, you know, from the university, and I remember so well those times. Ultra application to any organization, I still remember. About 99% of them, I may tender in my applications and they never responded.
Okay.
I'm acknowledging po. So email here, oh, well received. And now, nothing of that sort. The 1% nearby, and they were like, you will hear from us. Okay. I remember there was 2 personal recommendations. No, I knew them. And so they were like, you hear from us.
Okay.
Bibiamba.
Okay.
So it was there, I think sometime 2017, and I started my master's. And so honestly, and then my professional course in still. I remember after master's, and they were like, we can't pay you. Yeah, there were 2, 1 cocoa buying company that they can't pay you. So then I was like, whoa, maybe 2014, I mean, what's going on? And I had this voice which says that, don't you think possibly you were not born to work for someone? Okay. Into your whole started free. Okay, so that brings you finding out the exact purpose
you were meant for.
Yes. What were you brought to earth to do in that family, in that society, in the country Ghana? Why not Togo? Why were you not born in, say, Australia rather than Ghana?
Okay.
So there's a reason, there's a cause, there's a purpose, and there's something to be accomplished or to embark on. Okay. Yeah, into mature applications now and final. And that's how we buy. Now I have to dig to know what I'm meant for. And I'm saying, okay, that's fine. Possibly yes. I'm not meant to work for anyone, but to work for my very self.
Okay.
Then 2017, Chartered Institute of Administrators and Management Consultancy, CIMC. So now I started the professional course. So I became, certified management consultant. And I remember, way back, my service also with GBC 2014. Okay. Until then, I also joined the presenting. So on a program called Expectations on GTV Live. Yeah, so it was the usual consultancy things, Obi Befre, business ideas, business strategies, business problems, then they call what could be the solution to it. Yeah, so consultancy now they start here, people come in, say, Buano on a business plan. Okay. Yeah, so I was doing that research work near there. It was very demanding. And so I got to a point I was like, that's not much. After all, we'll be crowd banner or the business plan as over 1,000 cities. That's huge for the person. Person will be here. So, but it's okay. Why with the research na me so me to me scout ABI influence the greater Accra region. Now, what are the possible business opportunities available? So no ABI street by street. You could see, an opportunity at a spot. Okay. To try to you add more flesh to it. Okay. Yes. Say be in like say executive summary of a business plan of that opportunity. Now why? Yeah. So that was what was happening. Until also there wasn't much money. Okay, because me I share. To interested persons, say be or diaspora or infano or person be Juma or Ghana or far away now say, oh okay, what can I say opportunity what I say. Yeah. How does that benefit me? It doesn't. So now the BN is when I found it, I will draw business model be say we would have a profit sharing or shareholding, percentages ratio in there. Into okay, into YouSort. Yeah, scout here who say Udia Banch or Ghana, a fine pan. Okay. Right? Okay. Inti Banchino, I be no. Ye be manage YouSort Ghana, nebe ye be any bewu fumo, any bedo, or the say, or the Fausicano, ebra on this profit sharing ratio. Okay. We take up all the risk. So we could go like 70-30%, 70 to our favor. We could go 40-60. Nessa, and then along the vision was redefined. And see, free consultants, Abba said now, whatever opportunity I find, I will scout for investors. Okay. Then we go into, an agreement. As I said, near establishes our business. Okay. And to say, for example, say be a real estate like YouSort properties, okay, sale of land, development and management. It's here turns as you see a dinosaur, and now open see a management so our dying management so yeah. Into that opportunity. So Ghana, real estate, come on, demand for accommodation, was true. So we do that, then we pitch it to interested investors. You say, okay, sir. Oh, intermediate music shema. Also say, many emphasis saying, until the person gets interested, then we reach an agreement, a business agreement. Okay, with it. Then we started rolling. Okay. Oh, catfish farming. Oh, goat farming. And also you say, do you get it? Yes. We are mechanic. Say, oh, say, and you easy, sir. Okay. Yes, because the investor now obi de nisika ebemawa. There are so many things beyond normal. Oh, she. And you say be a make a choice my miskana mfanye we advert. No. They are looking out for a benchmark history. I didn't know cause why you be that. Oh yeah, cra emfaso ebaso oboka. So there are so many things you have to do to convince the person, the investor. Okay. And it's hard, especially maybe focus on where people in the diaspora, people outside the country who haven't possibly met you before. That's true. Do you get it? So to have such people on your side, it's a lot of work and time. True. It's not wanting to be a billionaire today and then tomorrow you talk to somebody and you think, no. You could be talking to a particular potential investor for more than a year.
Before the person gives in.
Yeah.
Wow.
They hold you to know more. They hold you to see what next, what would happen. And sometimes I don't blame them because youth ni bebre dad and crofo, agent crofo skedi. These guys on the street who want to be rich faster. You see them driving the Mercedes Benz, but they don't work, they don't have anything. So people are very careful these days, even when you are genuine. And see, that's how my journey started. By then, they started from the consultancy service, which is still ongoing though, but more has come into it.
Okay.
And first, who say, didn't cry a ball, no, didn't in a situation,
okay.
And here, what they get, find it out, and I'll boom what you are meant to do.
Okay.
And see, in there, Mekai said, another thought came on mind. We have two people. Your leaders and followers.
Okay.
Where do you want to belong? Where? So when you're follower there, then that's fine. And see, your education is a graduates now. More or less like all of us are followers.
That's true.
What did I say? Said you better your papa and say, oh, go school in your good grades so that we to me in Juma Payano. On one share teams so everybody want to be there. Everybody want to be a politician. Everybody want to work for or be a in a Juma. But be a person or be creative or be establishing a business to be a leader.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And these two things, me koye presentation be or a conference, Miss Carr, same thing. Where do you want to go? What is the world you want to have for yourself? Create for yourself.
Okay.
World that best sorry as early as 4 a.m. No one rush a coffee chotra 8 a.m. you got to sit by your desk and start working. Over be do things now about 8 p.m.
The next morning you go for
is that the world you want to have for yourself?
Wow.
Or if you are busy, obey CEO no on down and I do not work as Adano or now on die or now also receive your inspirations and you'll be writing down visions, plans,
okay,
what to do. And to and partner or Adano now final workers no so rush yeah. In there, me made to be a uni a example wherever I go. Or no Estati Ejumantem is also a chartered accountant now. Or talker. Na men talker ye. Being in an your class. Being in senior graduate same year and stuff. Yes. Those times maybe I mean my master's ejano, but then same professionals. Okay. Yeah. And son on the bay and idea. But he had a car. In fact, as a Dubai 2 cars, I had none.
Okay.
Because he was working for an organization in the inflow no air cost receipt. And I mean so many Juma Mobia.
That's true.
Many once the cry it goes to invest into my business. It goes to, accommodate me in that trust key. I'm a day call Shubi, a coca business, and I'm the call EBB. So what the bones or graph and all that were down. But then people who are earning are up like this. But come to think of it, we are Juma Mobia so pension, isn't it? Yeah. 65, watch Apostle Jim. So 65, say you 5,000 and now. Or pension now, 5,000.
No, correct.
Yeah. We 10 year graph 500 cities or something like that.
And yes, she.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So now your graph will decline. Ebedu hono entrepreneur and business who are want to trade this money dey so a team a team your honor bones on so the graph no is ascending or kind of going higher. Okay. Until ebe say until who employee now what dey be back
down
and an entrepreneur and a business owner no. Yeah. And again it came. So we is Kenny Banker, won't you be proud? Count old school and say, oh, was a Kenny Baba and a Jospon and not to bring you. You see how good you feel. And so how motivating I'm like, I want to be there so that my kids too could be referred to billionaire and banner cool. And again, so my family no omu you poor do, but some you poor cry. My family some you poor cry. I would me pese me breaky. Do you get it?
Yeah.
I want to stop whatever is not enjoyable, whatever is not pleasant in my family, first of all, the society, and the country I live.
Okay.
Game changers. Who do you want to become? That's what I said. So I made all the challenges or wherever I started from and has grew to this point, has been, where do you want to belong?
Okay. So not to cut you off.
Right.
Where do you want to belong? Why did you decide to invest?
All right. Investment
This
is
business.
okay. Why I decided was the question that came, or that Dalma, let me say, do you want to be a follower or a leader?
Okay.
And again, don't you think you are not meant to work for people
Someone.
or an organization,
Okay.
but to create your own? So that was it. So when I finally got the answer or decided that, yes, I'm not supposed to work, because I've written applications or submitted application letters to several organizations more than a year. And the let me say, awful thing is no acknowledgement of receipt of those applications I tendered.
Okay.
As me see, I took a decision, said, sure, I'm not meant to work for. So then the interest of, oh, there's a job opportunity, then, hey, okay, let me send my application. Stopped. I don't have that desire any longer.
Okay, so what kept you going? Because I know sometimes when we sit and make plans for ourselves, later on when we see that things aren't going the way we want it, either we look at things in two ways. Let me just go back. What kept you going?
You see, there's something on vision. Okay, vision, and vision tells you that, though it may be hard, and I always use Jesus Christ as an example of this. Why? Amid of whatever challenge, I never gave up. Jesus came, and then he had in mind that is, if he's able to go through whatever he was supposed to go through on earth, he will be given a name that is far above every other name. And that at the mention of his name, every knee will bow. And every tongue will do what? Confess. Having that in mind, whoever did whatever against him, he never gave up. Even to his death, where that gentleman who spat on him, he wanted water, they gave him something else. He was pierced through the ribs. He never. So as a Christian, what does it tell me? It tells me that once you have a vision, it doesn't mean you are all through. It doesn't mean there won't be setbacks. But once there is a vision, it's also hard, equally hard, to let it go or to give up. Vision is what? Vision is your ability to imagine a future. Okay? That is different from your current reality. So this is me, Jesus. People hoot at me. Some people want to even kill me. But I see and I can imagine a future that is good, brighter, excellent than now. That is, I'll be given a name that is above every other name. So being an employee, waking up early and coming home late, that hassle, no. But if I put same energy into my own work, someday I'll be referred to as the boss, right? I'll be referred to as the CEO or the founder or the group chair. So that in mind, takes me or overrides me on whatever setbacks, that will come my way.
So moving forward, we want to ask, what actual amount did you use when you started this YouSort World?
Yeah, so that was the previous name, YouSort World, now YouSort Group. The amount, it will be very, very controversial, and I should say no amount.
Okay.
Yeah, because my brother and I in the UK had a company, a remittance company. We were remitting Ghana to UK, UK to Ghana. And then something happened during those times, I remember. Financial hacks. That was when we started losing the banks, those stuff. Yeah. So I lost my shares in there. And I also invested some money into other things, forex trading and stuff.
Okay.
So I lost everything. So if I had, say, $50,000, I lost everything, and even negative, because you had, some money of other people with you. Lost everything. And so I was there, and I had this voice, hey, why don't you kill yourself? Because you cannot even pay even the debt, and nobody's going to help you. I mean, do you get it? So what are you waiting for? What are you here for? Why don't you kill yourself? I think when the day I got to know I've lost everything was Saturday. Man, I cried. I got disappointed. I was like, God, why me? I mean, you should have known this coming. You never prompted me, man. So I have cried. I mean, I have cried before. And so then, in course of that, I heard a voice again. Gentlemen, you can cry as many and as long as you can. You can complain, you can whatever, as you can. But that won't change the problem.
Okay.
Get out and go work. That was it. Get out and go and work. And so go and work where? I'm not employed, right? And I've lost the interest at all to even, go for. Okay. So that brought the subsidiary YouSort Properties. Okay. So I got interested and got closed to people who were into real estate. They sell lands. So more or less I became like an agent. Okay, so I'll approach you. Okay, you have a land or you have a house, you want to manage, you want this, you want that. Okay, so how much is it going for? So if a plot of land to say is going for 5,000, okay, would you give me a commission? Then they say, oh no, we won't give you a commission, but you can add something, a margin on it. Okay, so if I can add a margin on it, then, okay, instead of 5,000, I take it like 5,500 or 5,000, sorry, or 6,000.
Okay.
It means that I have my margin of 500 cedis or 1,000. So that was what I did to recover, and then came on to YouSort.
Okay.
Do you get it? Yeah, so I didn't start with
any amount.
Yeah, but running from 0 or even negative to 0 and then 1.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. So I got, now I have the network. And they say your network is your net worth. Okay? Yeah. Exactly. So much people you are connected to. There are some places, your money can take you, but your network, the people you are connected with. Exactly. If I want to see the president today, it may not be my qualification to see him, but having a connection with people, himself or people so close to him can give me access to meet him. Yeah. So I got connected to these realtors or people who have properties and all that. Right. And then I also went in with proposals or negotiations. Okay, I can bring you customers or buyers. Okay, so with the buyers, okay, I don't have the money to pay off all the acreage or the acres. Okay, but we will be paying you as and when there's a customer who comes in. So this was my model from the beginning. Okay, right, and that gave me. So now I have gained grounds, and then everything I sell, that returns comes to me. And this time it's not on commission. When I was, to say, working with people who had already gone to negotiate for lands. But this time I have gone to negotiate for those concessions myself.
Okay, and you sell them yourself?
Myself.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Okay.
Yes. And they say money's in the bush. So even as of now, you see me in the bush more often. You see, you won't find me in the office.
Okay.
I'm always out there in the bush, with the surveyors demarcating the lands, doing the surveying.
Okay.
You always find me, at the lands commission doing the land registration or the validation, that is land site.
Okay. I was about asking you the operations of your business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the vision, I wanted to have one spot office or one spot like you have mini marts or mall. Okay. So I had the mall. In fact, I refer to it the mall. When you go to the mall, you have several shops in the mall.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
So that was how I saw my vision. Like, so when you say YouSort, you would have multiple things in there for you, the client or customer, to choose from.
Okay.
So I have been interested in diversity, having multiple things within the YouSort umbrella.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So we have the YouSort marketing. We have like what you're doing today. We have the team who does same too.
Okay.
Do you get it? So the real estate, we are there. The consultancy is there. Do you get it? We are affiliated or kind of in partnership with other professional bodies, accountants, lawyers. That anything when a client say, "Hey, I want a lawyer," we say, "Oh, we have them already."
Okay.
Then we refer them and other things. Do you get it? Yeah. So we have several services and products. Product as in we have lands, we have houses on sale, we build as well, we paint we say A to Z.
We have everything included.
Yeah, A to Z. That's why we say that YouSort means you, the customer, you, the client, sort for whatever you want. And we'll be right there to sort you out or to get you sorted.
Okay.
So we don't exclude anything. Okay? Yeah, we are like the Google map. So what do you want to have? Where do you want to go? Then we'll be there to show you. And to show you means, there's a price tag. So you pay. And that brings us, the revenue.
Okay. Okay. So far, and how many years have you been into this?
Oh, right. So start from 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been interested in business. Way back in school, I was doing network marketing. Yeah, right after SHS university, I was doing. And I say this, so everything that happens in life, like Jesus, or like it is said in the Bible, everything together work for our good. Yeah, some people have the opportunity to be volunteers, but they think because there's no financial reward, they are not interested. But whatever you do there would add up to your value someday ahead of you.
Yeah.
So that thing, it's easy for me. The network marketing though, the hassle, because you miss some, you have to operate. They tell you recruit. You need to recruit this number of people, right? And so you have to be very marketable.
Okay.
So that also puts me. Though I didn't make much or didn't make any from network marketing, but with that marketing skills alone, do you get it? Yeah, brought me. So it's been from 2018 till date, and forever it will remain. When I'm gone, my kids, I want it to grow to become more or less like a family business.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm praying to get a wife soon so I could give birth early so that the kids, I'll show them how to do business.
Okay.
Yeah,
that is nice.
Right.
We also want to ask about the challenges within
challenges.
This business.
Yeah. So like earlier I was saying, it's not easy. In our part of the world, financial accessibility is not there. You either going for a loan or don't think about having a startup support like or even fund fundraising. You can do that in the country.
Okay, not to cut you off. I know that there are agencies around who render such services. They give in little income to people to start up with their business.
Right.
Is it that you weren't interested in that all?
Okay.
Because
so you know that there are agencies, but you don't know the terms in there.
Yeah, there are terms and conditions here.
So, like I said, banks are there also, who give, but what are their rates?
Okay.
And against the business you're going to do. So you do this analysis.
Okay.
If you're going for 10,000 Ghana cedis into what?
Okay.
And would that thing be able to, generate revenue enough to pay the principal plus the interest, and even pay your rent and all, whatever, the cost of production? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you go, yes, those agencies may be around, but there are terms on the table.
Wouldn't favor you.
Yes, and that's what you have to think about.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've talked about the challenges
as the financial assistance, and then again, since it's a vision, sometimes it means that the execution is always done by yourself. Do you get it?
Okay.
Nobody would understand the vision so much and better than your very self.
Okay.
Nobody, if your customer, your employee may not better somewhat handle the first client than your very self.
Okay.
So I see myself doing
a whole lot of
things myself, the bush myself, talking to doing the business in the negotiation or initiation myself. So that has been it. Till you get somebody who will be so soaked to the vision just as yourself. If you go for someone who doesn't understand or who is not soaked to your vision, the person may have a different vision apart from yours and it may not work.
Okay.
So I had a recruitment agency. I did a business plan on, but I haven't started yet. I've bought the domain name and all that. And whilst I was thinking about it, I said that when an employer is employing an employee or engaging an employee in the interview session, we should check out what your vision is. What do you want to see yourself the next 5 years, the next 1 year?
Okay.
So there are people who have visions, employees who have their own visions. And so they won't be able to work to achieve your vision because they have theirs. When they come, they want to fulfill their vision.
Yes, before yours.
Exactly. So they will not do the work just as you would want it.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So that too is a challenge.
Okay.
And then it's hard, to penetrate because you have competition already in the system and you are now coming. So it takes you much effort. So you have to be strategic. In fact, I thought of it. I was like, okay, Ghana, okay. Then I segregated the market. My market. Now, the focus wasn't on the Ghanaian market so much, but other markets apart from the Ghanaian market.
Okay.
Do you get it? Yes. So that has been it. Trust issues is one because the market is already saturated with lies and other stuff. Yeah. And so this stuff.
So what makes you different from your competitors?
Different. Different is honesty. That's it.
Okay.
One of my dads, Pastor Imano Kwesiapia, now national head, Burundi, the Church of Pentecost. Before, he left, he was like, Jude, so you know what? Integrity. If you can do it, say you can do it.
Okay.
If you cannot, say you cannot do it.
Okay.
Not because of the financial consideration.
Within.
So you say, oh, if you cannot, you say, oh, I can. It means you're going to lie. Do you get it? Yeah, so integrity has been one of the things. And then the passion behind, what the vision is, what I want to achieve, the world I want to have for myself, and where I want to get to.
Okay.
Do you get it? So having all these in mind, I do not give up, though I see a couple of challenges, but I let that motivation override those challenges that may come around.
Okay. So now we've gotten to know the challenges involved. We want to know how far you solved these challenges.
Well, the solving, so when I talk of getting people who will be so into the vision.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did on the jovial way or the side of, for the purpose of laughter and not too serious about it, getting married. and then giving birth, and then having my kids.
Okay.
Letting them into what I do, or siblings, or friends even. Do you get it? Yeah. So I get so many people close, you know, to know what I'm into. Okay. And then once I see that they are now into it, then yes, I can. I have a lot of people who come, hey, I want to be part of YouSort, I want to be this, but I cannot right away let you. They have the money, but then it's about vision.
Okay.
Do you get it? It's about vision. And so if you don't align to the vision, that's why in church you may see, oh, I got a gift, and then the person goes to I got an idea. Vision. It means that you didn't believe in the vision of what that organization was doing. And that's why you want to set up your own thing.
Okay.
When it comes to the financial, yeah. So what I got to know is your rates. What I say, was true. That is, if you're going for a loan, and then the requirements, a startup, what then? You can't go lateral. What do you have? Do you get it? Well, you are hustling. Do you get it? So you cannot meet that. So that's why I took the pain and much effort, you know, to live that honest life, be real to people, potential people. Because there are a number of people out there who also want to invest into startups.
Okay.
Do you get it? Yes. And I remember, you know, some earlier communications with diasporas and stuff. There were a couple of fights here and there. And that was cultural difference. How we perceive, understand, and do our things as Ghanaians
are different.
Was different. Has been different, and is different from how they do their things, how they understand.
Okay.
Do you get it? So when I say, hey, come, they can say, hey, come. And to you, it may be like, it's too harsh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, come. Do you get it? Then you'll be okay with it. Yeah, so there was that thing.
Okay.
So it went on, and I took my time to learn and unlearn.
Okay.
Do you get it? Understood how they do their things, and presented myself just as that. Consistency. Being consistent. So they know when it comes to getting properties in Ghana, it's YouSort consistent. We haven't preached any other different thing.
Okay.
Whatsoever service, and when we add, we let you know we have added this service.
Okay.
Within our domain. So that consistency is there. So these are some of the things that I personally have put in place that the organization is, you know, turning good. Yeah.
Okay. So with our next question, we want to know if someone should just walk in right now. I saw you on Fofoofo TV, and I want to be part of your business. I want you to take me as a son or daughter, train me up. Are you willing to do so?
Oh yeah, son and daughter. In business, they have sons and daughters in Christ.
Yes.
This one is in business. Right. Yeah, so it's all about vision. In fact, what is business? What is business? So I will simply define business for you as in, you know, identifying a societal problem, finding solutions to it, and then monetizing it.
Okay.
Do you get it? So if you want me to do, I do not want to waste my time and effort.
Okay.
So once your seriousness catches up.
That's so.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, I'll put you to pay.
Okay.
And that will put you to be serious.
Okay.
For that. Yeah. Mentorship, that's fine. We'll be here. So you'll be doing your own thing. Anything you don't understand, you can come and then we share thoughts on. But you have to be a serious person.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's not taste. We have people that will taste and go. Nowhere is cool. So we want people who will taste and whatever it is,
they will still stay.
That's it.
Okay.
We don't want to waste time. Yeah.
Okay. So, is this business on any other social media handles?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we know them?
Oh, so on what we call Google Business, we have that. So once you put into Google, YouSort.
YouSort.
Yeah. And then YouTube, at YouSort.
Okay.
YouTube at YouSort, Facebook at YouSort, TikTok at YouSort Group.
Okay.
Then our website too, www.yousortgroup.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on Facebook, we have the main page and then we have the group page, but that is for diaspora. So you see YouSort Diaspora to Ghana Business Center. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But once you put in YouSort, everything, the search engines,
will come out.
Fetches everything up for you.
Okay. So where exactly can we locate you, and can you give us your contact?
Okay. So YouSort is in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah. Israel. That's the southern in Accra.
Okay.
Yeah, Israel. So Israel. Yeah. And the business contact is, I'm a different entity to the business. So, and we are talking about YouSort, not my very self.
Okay.
So I can share my personal number.
Exactly.
So YouSort number to reach YouSort on is +233.
Okay.
200 194141.
Okay. Can you take it again?
Yeah, +233 200 194141. Or you can also email us at info@yousortgroup.com. Yeah, and also you can call our office line +233 30 2914 873. If you're in Ghana, is 030 2914 873. All these numbers are on WhatsApp. The 030 2914 873 is on WhatsApp, and the 0200194141 also on WhatsApp. You can call or WhatsApp, and then we'll be right here to sort you out.
Okay. Before we sum everything up, would you like to say anything to our viewers who are at home, they're complaining of unemployment? What will you say to them?
Yeah, I would say that first of all, they should keep watching your channel, fofoofotv, right? Yeah, and I love the content title. That is all. Startup Hustle. Hustle. That is it. It's hustling through. It's been hustling when you're then a cloth. No, not even until that time. They call it, what do you call it? Is it semen or sperm?
I call it semen.
Yeah. A fight through.
Okay.
To have made it to become a clot of blood. Hustle.
Okay.
See, we shouldn't live our lives like we are the bees. The world itself is not the bee world. It's been struggling from day one.
Okay.
So even from creation, Genesis says that when he saw that earth wasn't in form, everything wasn't okay. Until he invited something else, he did something to it.
Okay.
So when your life is not okay, it requires you. Go read it in Genesis.
Okay.
But then, may catch you on. And the Holy Spirit brooded, right?
Okay.
Before. So something was done. See, don't always be blaming someone for not doing what for you to become whatever you want to become.
Okay.
Once you are brought to earth, it is you, only you came alone. You have a purpose, a vision has been given to you. Dig into that. Be really or selfishly interested in your very self.
Okay.
Do you get it? So yes, unemployment, government ought to do this. They haven't done it. So would you wait for them? If you happen to be in a compound house and then you were giving birth to another child, with another child, same month or age, and the other child is not walking and you can walk, you will still want to wait till that child start walking before you walk? No. Why don't you wait for that child? Do you get it? So when everybody is complaining, it is not you to complain. Please stop complaining. Everything together was for... There's a challenge. Where did I start from? I came into this when I had lost everything of mine. Every city. Right?
Okay.
Can I chase government for whatever happened to me?
No.
Do you get it? So it is all about you. All about you. And only you. Think about that. And you have the capacity as a human being. God gave all of us the capacity to execute, overcome, and create. He says he created us in his own image, right?
Yeah.
So if he's a creator, then you have the capacity to create too.
Okay.
To create too. So think about something, and I'm giving you a clue that Business is always finding the societal challenges or problems. That's all.
Okay.
That's all. And when you find one, please find a solution. Rack your brain to find a solution. And then monetize it. That's all. Don't stop even talking about the government. You don't mind them just because they don't know you. Yes, they don't know you. So know yourself, position yourself. Please know where you come from. Know the family you come from. That's very important. Always, where do you come from? And then where do you want to get to? What is the future or the world you want to create for yourself? Very crucial. And once you have that, please, you stop complaining about what I said. I wrote applications. They were not acknowledged. The 1% were like, oh, you hear from us, or we cannot pay you. That was it. And that changed it. Nobody will create a good or better world for you other than your very self.
Okay.
Not your parents, but your very self. Think about it. Have a clear vision, because with a vision, that is like a blueprint or a roadmap. Or in other words, if you're into construction, we call it the architectural design.
Okay.
That tells you what pillar should be here, and you know the foundation. So if you don't have a vision, your vision is your blueprint or your architectural design.
Okay.
If you don't have it, you may fix a door at where you are not supposed to fix the door.
Okay.
And as of the time, okay, the time that you ought to sit down and rack your brain, you're only, complaining, you're only chasing football matches, you're only whatever. Do you get it? That's a wrong time.
Okay.
And you may grow old. Sometimes I feel pity, other times I don't feel pity. Seeing an old person on the street begging. When I see them, the first thing is possibly, he or she missed something somewhere in life.
Okay.
Right? And then where I don't feel pity is they had a chance to have corrected whatever. Possibly. They were advised just as we are sharing today.
Okay.
But somebody who still won't hear. Please, save your energy into building your own life.
Okay.
I say this. The politician, see that, has a vision to become an MP. So you want to tell me you can't have same vision to equally become an MP? So you want to go and fight for that person to be voted in power? Where is their family and their kids?
Somewhere relaxed.
Thank you. So it's about vision. Envision something and channel your energy into it.
Okay.
The 4A, I'm not saying you don't work for someone. No. That's why I said.
You have to know your purpose.
Yes. Do you want to be an employee or employer? Okay. Some people are born to be employees. Yes. So once you ask yourself this question, and for you, you are born to be an employee, please chase it, because people have been employees and life has been good too.
Successful.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
But you who haven't or wasn't born to be an employee, then please, you work and work and work, you won't get anything. How much is your pay right now? How much is your rent? Do you get it? Against your transportation, and then you want to build, you want to marry, you want to buy a car.
Okay.
What else do you think? No, except being corrupt.
Okay.
Other than that, you can't get to your dream. The social media we've been using. Look at this guy. Less than 50 years. Mark Zuckerberg. Less than 50 years. And if not the first, he will be, the third richest guy.
Okay.
What was it? He started from identify a problem. My fellow students are not able to communicate, among ourselves and stuff. And then he developed a platform. And you are happily on there. What are you using that platform for?
Chatting.
Yeah, it's good to chat. But is it paying your bill? You have a lot of bills to pay, isn't it? Yeah, so think about that.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Lovely viewers and listeners of Fofoofo TV, thank you very much for staying glued to your seats. This will always remain Startup Hustle, and I will always be your host. Pepra Mensah is my name. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.